Welcome to the Okie Woodsman channel. My name is Joe and I have a channel update for you, some unboxings and a little bit of conversation we'll have about what's been going on. Joe, why has your video slowed down? What do you have new coming up? I'm gonna let you know. That box right there is an exciting package. I think you're gonna like what's in it. To the man that sent me this box, I apologize it's taken so long for me to open it up. The scheduling just didn't work out and I didn't want to open this thing up off of camera and I just haven't had any time to do it. I know what's in here and I'm excited about what this is. While I've been sitting on this box for a couple weeks here, my mind has been thinking of ideas of how I want to utilize this the best possible way. Let's get it open and then I will talk to you about what my ideas are. This came from South Texas. Inside that wrap is a gasket. We got arrows up, cylinder, and EX with an arrow up, exhaust. Wow. Awesome. This is a package from Super Dave Outdoors. I think the question we're all wondering is, can Dave do better than he already did on my 620? We've already seen how that saw performs. And Dave was adamant that he could do better. And so he has ported up an additional 620 cylinder with more recent numbers and porting techniques. And I want to be able to compare. I want to be able to compare this saw to a saw with this 620 cylinder on it. Let's take a look at it here. Wide exhaust, big exhaust. Nice chamfers. You can see the transfers have been ground on in here. Got nice chamfers in here. So this is exciting. Dave, thank you so much for sending this. Guys, I'm getting over a lot of travel, a lot of work, not a lot of filming. I do have some film to show you though. I have an exciting film to show you actually. We've got a base gasket here. This is machined and it is set up to run a base gasket. So this saw is running no base gasket currently because of how the porting and the machining worked out. This one though is set up for a base gasket. Timing key right here. Because the last one, he has a timing advance on there. I'm going to basically just restore I'm going to go ahead and restore factory timing. And also he sent a brand new plug. Now, I've got to share my wild dream with y'all. Dave's intention was to send this cylinder to me. I go ahead and take that cylinder off. I take this and put it on that saw and run it. I want to do something better for Dave because he's all about learning. He's all about seeing results and measuring results. It is extremely hard to measure results and then disassemble a saw and then change out parts and make cuts again because there's so many variables in cutting wood. What I want to do, what I'm going to try to do, and I'm trying to figure out a way of getting this done, is I want to put this on another 620. I don't want a 590 because I want the 620 coil. I want the 620 carb. I'm going to be trying to locate a standard handle 620. I've kind of fallen out of love with the full wraps. I don't really cut that way. I want to get better at cutting that way. I'm not going to get rid of the full wrap on that saw, but I just don't need an abundance of full wraps on my saws. So what I'm going to be trying to do is, whether new or used, I want to find a good condition 620 that doesn't break the bank. I think I may have an avenue that way, but I'm also being stretched multiple ways. So I want to do this because, Dave, thank you for porting this cylinder. He thinks that he can do better than what he did on there, and that's already fantastic. I've been watching his videos. Watching it on video and running it are two different stories. I want to be able to run both saws side by side. I feel, with how generous Dave has been with me, that I want to do this for him and be able to show, and he can then go ahead and see side by side in my environment, in my wood, my chains, and so forth, see how they perform. Everybody, I'm super excited about this opportunity with Super Dave Outdoors. If you haven't seen my ported 620, make sure you check that out, because Dave did a phenomenal job. It was one of his earliest port jobs, and it has performed extremely well. This is just one small channel update. I'll go ahead and well, this isn't a small thing. This is a big thing. A ported cylinder by someone like this that takes this much care and time. Guys, he has developed this over time. He has pulled multiple saws apart, changing things incrementally, a little bit by a little bit. I need to restate, this is not a small thing. This represents a ton of hours of R&D on Super Dave's part. And it's just astonishing. I'm super thankful, Dave, for you to get this in my hands, and I'm looking forward to running it. I need to, like I said, I want to do the best job I can for you, and so I want to put this on another saw. I want to leave that saw as is because I'm very happy with it, and the 620 is a good enough platform for me to own two of them. Certainly for me to own two of them. I wouldn't mind doing so. I don't necessarily want to get rid of anything right now. I potentially could get rid of my 545. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Keep on the lookout for future results on this. I don't want to have it go too long. Because of how busy I've been and how tied up I've been, I don't have a ton of cutting content currently, but I have some extremely interesting videos coming out. I have some more updates I'm going to share with y'all, and I'm going to try to get these out here as quickly as I can. This is just a phenomenal thing. I'm excited for this. Stay tuned for my next channel update because I've got some more big things to show you. You've been watching the Okie Woodsman channel. I'll see you on the next one.